Wait one second, make sure I am recording. Hello and welcome back to some trans beans. Hopefully you are all doing okay today and stay safe. And we're going to continue where we left off. Alright. So, you're a trans girl. I can't be trans, I like girls. Because you're a lesbian. You know what makes quite sense, makes quite sense. Tenko says trans rights. Yes, I do. I say trans rights, I'm right here, I'm saying it. I say trans rights. I was waiting for that for so long to make that joke in this video. You would not believe how long I waited. Wait, a little bit spoiler. Yeah, I waited that many days to make this joke. Deepest desires. Ooh, what do we have here? Let's take a look in this, shall we? Head pats and being called a good girl. They're very flustered. Now they're flustered. Now they're both flustered and then give it back. You know what? Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal of your deepest desires. Pull, pop, yup. Not too bad. I tell you, when it gets trapped in the hood, it sucks, I tell you. It sucks. Because you're trying to get that out and then, it gets stuck on that little bit at the, the little hanging of your jacket, the little bit that you hang. If it gets through that, and then it's got tug and then it's got to be sore. Hate that. It's pretty comfy dress. Well, it's pretty comfy being in a dress. I like how it goes spinny too. Later, a practically strong breeze passes by. Huh? Right. Dresses also do that sometimes. This is why you wear safety shorts. If you ever, gonna wear a dress, just wear some safety shorts, Even if you wear, underwear over your safety shorts or, in your safety shorts, it works either way. Does not really matter. If you want to keep the looks, in a certain direction or, just want to be comfortable. Either way works. Either way works. So I just remembered something there. Safety shorts. Rash. I know some of yous out there that cannot take a break from it. Like, you need to take it off at one point. Same for binder people. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of you getting hurt. Like, you want to have a nice pack, but then you got hurt with a binder. Terrible. Terrible. B. What if I'm actually cis? And this is all just a phase, also me. I kinda wanna get the snip lol. I don't want it anymore. That's a good one. That is a really good one. I really enjoy that one. Alright, I'm gonna have to get my glasses, cleaned for this one. I tell you, I can barely read this one. Don't worry, I'm cleaning my glasses. Give me 1 second. Oh, poop, I smudged them a bit. Should be good enough. Hopping into a voice call with someone I haven't talked to for a long time. Hello, can you hear me? What the? Your voice is so high. What happened? I've just been practicing my voice for to make YouTube videos. Okay. Wait, so are you using a voice changer? No, I'm not. Meanwhile, in my head, victory. Joker says this trans girl, I take your entire stock. You know what? It's a pretty good, stock. They are pretty stylish, But I'm sick of yous who buy, like, collars, I tell you. Like, if you gotta buy a collar, buy one specifically made for humans. Because if you buy that, then you gotta get so many marks on your neck and then it's not gonna be good for you. You ever had, like, terrible rashes? That's what happened. You buy one for humans specifically. Not for animals. I know some of yous out there, terrible. Alright, I'm gonna have to zoom in for this one. So, is being trans an option? Well, that can be that can be a very difficult option sometimes. Well, it can be a very difficult option sometimes. Difficulty settings, transit up, very hard. And another difficulty, we don't ask what the third difficulty is. Having to relearn your own identity can be very tenuous. Not to mention existing in a world that at times I have to zoom in very far there. Agnostic to trans people. Antagon. You know what? I could never read this word here. I do apologize for some of you who are trying to zoom in. Trans people resisting, antagonized to, or angry about people being trans, resisting, and it's tough actually. You know what? I cannot read that. I tell you, when it's a grey background, it makes it harder to read black text. How will I live in a society as a trans person? What will my friends think? Will my family be okay with it? How is dating even going to work for me now? Very difficult, you know. You try being like either, trans cis or trans lesbian. Very difficult, you know. You have to jumble it, you know, find good people. But then the thing is, you know, you're dodging a lot of bullets, I tell you. You know, many people out there, not very good people. They may look nice, but they're not nice. You have to find a good one. May not be looks, it may be personality, you never know. Alright. Will my life become more dangerous? Because I am trans? These questions are among the many that I am still struggling to answer. But as a trans person, I can present and live as the gender I wish to be. No, as that other meme that we saw. You are. And I think it's worth it to finally look at myself and think, that's me. That is quite true. That is quite true. Sometimes you just think you're your eyeballs, you know. Ooh. Now I'm just thinking about Terraria's eyeball boss. Now I'm thinking about the boss music. I cannot make a good, you know, it goes to, I can't do electric, you know, noises, you know, with my mouth, not mouse, mouth. Wait, would be, isn't that just normal? Doesn't everyone want to be a guy instead? Huh? Well, they got a lot of opening the doors to do. Alright, we did, you know, that there. Ah, there it is. Alright, we got some more. After Lynn Conway transitioned in 1968, a long time ago, what tell you. Like, if we, 2025... 968, right? 57 years ago that was. 57 years ago. About, you know, what would be considered a full lifetime back in the day. She lost her family and was fired from her job at IBM. She went on to pioneer the microchip technology that powers your smartphone. She has been a tireless advocate for trans rights and is inspiration for trans leaders everywhere. She was a legend, a icon and a trailblazer. She will be thoroughly missed. Rest in peace, Lynn Conway, 1938 to 2024. Thank you for everything. You know, what quite true. That microchip, you know, helps a lot of people these days, you know. You know, it could be for calling for help or, you know, for, you know, finding your love, you know, goes in different ways. Since you're trans, does that mean you're gay too? Yes, because I'm a girl who likes girls. It's very simple. But if you like girls, wouldn't that make you straight? Sometimes humans be dumb. Sometimes humans be dumb, I've got to be honest. I look at it as a humans and I think, where did we go wrong? How did we get this human being? Like, you know, look at this human being here. You know, sometimes I wonder, you know, brain cells with everyone drinking, it definitely affects the children, because even the children are just as stupid as their parents, you know, a lot of the time. It takes a lot of progress, maybe they eventually become normal, But you know, they're far from being normal. I tell you, they're far from being normal. They need some lessons, you know, good lessons learned. Because, you know, outdated education just isn't cutting it, you know. Education does not end when you leave school. Some people didn't even go to school and they say like they know like advanced biology. Like if you know advanced biology, you should know that mushrooms have over 15,000 genders. But no, you can't use, you know, you'll say, oh, you can't use advanced biology. Well, I'm using advanced biology. We have knowledge. You know, this stuff is not new. It's been existing since, like, you know, ages ago. Like, there was and 28,000 years ago, there was a trans woman in, like, ancient Africa. Amazing, it. Technology, you know, progresses. You know, it may not have been perfect back in the day, but, you know, at least they lived the life that they wanted to. Especially back then. Where, you know, medicine was not, you know, that big. Getting a crush on a girl. Right. I will also say, you know, evolution of technology, you know, it makes life longer. Like that person died at the age of 18 to 22. That's very young today, I tell you. That is very young today, but that's a full lifetime back in the day. Remembering you're also a girl, realizing that makes you a lesbian, finding out she's gay too. Well, and then you have your opportunity, I tell you. How started? Can you be trans with no dysphoria? How's it going? Can you be cis with dysphoria? Trans girls at parties. Want to join my D&D group? Yeah, trans guys. Smoochy smoochy, smoochy smoochy, kissing noises. Oh no, kissing noises. Alright. A trend I've noticed in my RL LGBT group. I don't associate with masculinity. In fact, I've always felt out of place around men to the point where I don't want to be one. You must be trans, a fanboy. We love and support you, queen. I don't associate with femininity. In fact, I've always felt out of place around women to the point where I don't want to be one. Well, you're not like other girls. That's just internalized misogyny, BBG. It'd be terrible, be terrible. As a kid, I'm straight. No doubt about it. I might be bisexual, but nothing else. I might be a fanboy, but I'm not transgender. Oh, I guess I am. Now, earlier this year, a few years ago. A lot of stuff can happen in long, you know, not even that long of a time, you know. People, you know, they go down this different timelines, you know. Everyone's unique in a certain way, you know. But, you know, you get there in the end to what you're supposed to be. Don't some of you keep, you know, suppressing it, you know. Don't make me come after you. Don't make me come after you. I'll make sure you hydrate and get, you know, good fed and live your life, you know. Don't make me come after you. You will live your life. That's what I will say. You will live it as you're supposed to be yourself. You are human after all. Alright, I do think that's where we're going to end this off because I don't want this episode to be too long. So, hopefully you enjoyed us. Have a nice day, safe, have a simple. We have so much just because vitamins are very important. And when I say things, sometimes I say things, bye bye.